What's up, everybody? I go by the name Stonebwoy, aka the Beam Nation president, all the way from Ghana. Sitting here on VIBE105. We're about to break it down as the vibe. You don't know. Beep! The key thing is that consistency has brought us over here. In reality, this wouldn't be the beginning of the entrance. You know, it has always been, but the consistency that we have contributed, every era, every generation, every artist, every people has brought it here, you know, and that's the fundamentals of it. And also, technology has helped a lot, and it has made it possible for black people, you know, to unite better than it would have been, because, you know, we can relate to one another, and it didn't have to take a longer time, you know, to send the music across to the world. Technology made it very easy. You can sit in your home. You don't need to post no CD. You don't need to post no tape. All you need is an app and a phone, and that brother has it. So I think all these factors really helped to amplify the culture, the sound that has always been the inspiration and the bedrock of popular music. You know, I don't want to talk too much, but I think that it is no rocket science any longer that the world understands that popular music must definitely emerge from, you know, from Africa and from black people, you know what I mean? So it is only a moment of joy that we are getting the recognition that we truly deserve from Africa and as Africans, you know, in the diaspora and in the West. See? Yeah, I'll break it down. I mean, thanks for the honor. Afro dancehall can be simplified as African for the Afro, and dancehall definitely dancehall that generates from Jamaica, that also finds its root to a large extent inside of the same Africa that we come from, because you cannot take away the black contribution of the sound, you know, that became dancehall as we have it, and even reggae. So for a child who has been always inspired by dancehall music, reggae music, plus being an African with a lot of, you know, influences from the African music itself, I saw the need to actually merge all these styles together and then flow with it. And I think over the years, I've been able to create a very, how do I say it, a very sweet cocktail of all these sounds that inspire me to bring it to this fore. So if anybody asks me what I do, I'll tell you I do Afro dancehall reggae music, which tells you that I do Afrobeat, reggae music, and dancehall music, because when you pick a typical Stonebwoy sound, you're gonna have a feel of all these three. And of course, that tells you that I'm on a mission to unifying our sounds, to being a proof that we are one people, and that we are, you know, we come from one tree with a lot of branches. So that's just how I can explain it. But of course, I think that technically the books will tell you Afrofusion, where I can tell you that, because somebody may ask, where does Afro dancehall fall in place? It definitely falls under Afrofusion, because it is the Afrobeats plus any kind of fusion that comes with it, which would be the reggae, the dancehall, the R&B, or whatever you fuse with it. But when you know Stonebwoy, you know what we propagate is the Afro dancehall reggae sound. Yeah. My journey personally, to be honest, has been a great one, filled with a lot of ups and downs, a lot of having to be the mantle bearer, having to realize yourself spiritually and physically, and understand that the musical purpose that I have as a message to give to the world is actually divine. That's how come I find my strength to continue to do it, and to see that I'm contributing to the ecosystem of the African music, you know, which is dominating the globe, gives me the strength and the joy to continue to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's just how my sound has been from beginning till now. And on my fifth album, it has been well defined also. The kind of styles, the beauty that merging all these three sounds has. You know what I'm saying? When you pick my album, you really find the beauty that I'm trying to create, like the art that I'm trying to create, whereby it is not one-sided. And interestingly, it is actually stemming from the African, you know, sound, moving into the somewhat the hip-hop sound, moving also into the R&B sound, moving into the reggae and the dancehall sound. And of course, you know, the album just clocked number 8 Billboard, World Reggae Billboard, with only one reggae song on that. So that tells you that, you know, the recognition is actually clean and clear So I'll just continue to inspire a lot more of my of people who actually feel and have the innate as I do. You know, with me they can also express themselves, because sometimes there's fear of okay, I come from Africa, I'm expected to do only Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? Some people are even inspired by reggae, dancehall, etc. You know, and with people like myself and the other brothers, I think like Burner, etc., people just feel like, yes, it's doable. So let's just open our tentacles, you know, to actually embracing the global sound. My favorite collaborations will be Mano G, which translates to be I'll keep on keeping on. You know, is an Ewe word, because I'm a Ewe, my ethnicity, you know, I come from Ghana, and it features legendary Angelique Kidjo, who is a African jazz, you know, if I can say, superstar globally. And that's one of my favorite songs, because taking somebody like Angelique Kidjo and taking some young child like Stonebwoy and merging that style together just tells you I can still not be able to define that collaboration, weaving it on an African sound that still has a bit of dancehall feeling. It still has, you know, it has everything that you can find. That's one of my favorite songs, because, you know, that's how I feel about it. The measure, the intention of creating a hybrid, you know, which can also fit into every aspect, is why I love it the most. A song like My Sound on my album featuring Shaggy is another beautiful one. Definitely a song like No Sir Remix, or Take You Home featuring Burna Boy, or a song like Sick in My Head. It tells you that we come from a school where our inspiration is huge on the acceptance of reggae and dancehall influence in Africa. I think all works together to become, you know, it's not one or the other. There are even more instances where you record a voice note on your phone because you're feeling a certain vibe and it just came to you, and then you're gonna go to the studio and send it to your producer, or you select that producer that you know can bring life to this piece of recording that you just got inspired to do. So yes, of course, my recording process or my thought process goes through, I get the beat sometimes and I write to it, you know, or sometimes I write, sometimes, you know, it's a combination. The last time I was in the studio, I actually went in the studio, right? And I hit the rhythm and I just did a whole song at once. So a song like that would have like 45% of lyrics being accurate, and have the rest would be like styles and hummings. And then when I'm ready to go record, I just write it back if I want, or I just go back into the booth, I loop it, and I get it from off top. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to start by writing it. I mean, we do a lot of freestyle, so it comes to me at any time, any point in time. My recording process, my creating process is like seamless. Even I cannot know what I would expect, because I can walk in the studio and it hits me and I'm done. I could just get a beat, like, you know. So everything works, like we're just a moving spirit of music. See? Let me think a little bit. I think all my life I've lived it the honest way that I can, and I'm this young, but you know what I mean? Or I don't want to say if I'm this old. There's nothing hidden under the sun any longer, but you know, I think they know that I can act, they know that I can sing, they know that I'm benevolent, they know I got a charity, my life is just for the people, so I don't know. Maybe when something hits me and I realize this is new about me, I'll bring it to you guys. Okay, maybe comedy. Yes, comedy. That's the hidden talent.
So we're gonna get a stand-up comedian tour from Stonebwoy?
I don't know, but I could try. Who knows? One of my friends from R2B's Payday, he always says that you should add comedy to your thing, and he means it. The last time I spoke to him, he was like, "No, for real," because anytime I call him, once he sees my name, he begins to laugh. And I've not even said anything yet. So I think that is it, it's comedy, yeah. All right, what's coming next for Stonebwoy, the Beam Nation president, the whole Burn It Up music group? Trust me, it's gonna surprise you guys. We're gonna start releasing Life on the Road as series on one of these, you know, platforms. So look out, it could be Netflix, it could be Hulu, it could be on YouTube Originals. Look out for that one, because we've been working behind the scenes. Like, we make sure we have the live, you know, recorded and we're gonna bring it to you guys so you can understand how it does. And that's next for Stonebwoy. I think I just let the cat out of the bag. You know, that's what we've been working on for the past 5 years. You know, at least, aside the music and the videos and the concert and the tours, etc. You guys look up for that one. All right now the stuff that you guys should be checking out for Stonebwoy right now is, of course, the Fifth Dimension album is out. Basically less than 4 months old, and it's 15-track album, beautiful songs up there, getting bigger by day. We have videos that we're about to release. That's, you know, between now and a few days, few weeks, you guys are gonna get six videos that you guys have been calling for, because we've been working towards that. I think that's on. Watch out Europe, I'm gonna be there. Australia, I'm gonna be there. Africa is also in December, so you don't know, we're on the road. And of course, I'm gonna find you, you're gonna find me. Just send me a DM, push it out there, ask me what's good, and let's get the vibes kicking on, because I'm here for you guys. Hey, who said them a say, them a the governor, that me never hear. Well, it's a papi show, take them fi come back another year. Me did a feel if we go drop some eat pan the Afrobeat now. Son about that thing, otherwise I the dance, I'll give me name. Me no give a F where some boy one tag. Me no say them a send a whole heap of attack. Just like you, na man been to the shot. Got me 8 back. Overlord. Yeah, you don't know Stonebwoy representing Afro Dancehall Reggae music to the fullest. Ghana, Beam Nation president, and you're locking Vibe 105 FM. Beep.